Good morning. Happy Wednesday to you. I'm Carol Batchelor with your Lake Powell Life News Update. Hazy morning so far. Air quality here in Page seems to be impacted by smoke from nearby wildfires. Weatherbug.com rating Flagstaff air at 43 and Page at 53. So we're getting a moderate air quality rating right now. Utah has 32 brand new state troopers as of yesterday. The newest class from the Utah Department of Public Safety, the largest class since Utah ramped up recruitment efforts 1 year ago. UHP had just over 2,000 applicants, in which only 87 made it through the hiring process and graduated police academy to become state troopers. Troopers must first pass a physical fitness test, psych evaluations and exams, and a polygraph exam, as well as a medical exam. Navajo Nation Attorney General Ethel Branch has announced charges against two former Mexican Springs chapter officials. Former Community Services Coordinator Peter Watchman and ex-office specialist Ekberry Gleason face 22 charges of fraud. All charges relate to a long-running scheme to divert chapter funds for their own personal use, according to Branch in a press release. The pay allegedly defrauded the chapter out of more than $21,000. You can get more of this story from our field reporter John Christian Hopkins at lakepowelllife.com. Page Middle School took to their social media yesterday to thank Page Police Department for being a presence on campus again this year. The Panthers Facebook page thanking Officer Crystal Finn and her canine partner for dropping by the campus. We've shared those photos on our Facebook page for you, facebook.com/Lake Powell Life News. And this is a cute story. Little Miss Betty Greenig has been a Red Cross volunteer since she was 17. And this week she turns 97 years old, 80 years serving the Arizona Red Cross since being a teenager in Williams, knitting socks for the troops, serving at Williams Air Force Base as a Red Cross volunteer, later at Luke Air Force Base. She's been a smiling face to ailing soldiers and veterans her entire life, and she's done that as a volunteer. Tracking early voting in Arizona has become a lot easier with online tools such as dataorbital.com. Using the Data Orbital web-based application, you can sort the data by county to see how many ballots for each party have been returned. Right now in Congressional District 1, which is Coconino County, 37.61% of ballots returned are Republican votes. 53.52% were Democrat returns, and 8.8% represent the independent voters. Bureau of Land Management asking for public feedback over the next 90 days on their new draft environmental impact statements and resource management plans for both the Grand Staircase Escalante and Bears Ears monuments. We'll put those impact statements and management plans for you to take a closer look at lakepowelllife.com. And speaking of the BLM, the Bureau of Land Management announcing another Wild Horse and Burro event, this one in Delta, Utah at the Delta Wild Horse and Burro facility coming up at the end of the month, August 31st. Gates open at 9. Bidding starts at 10. They have about 100 horses over the age of 10 to find new homes for, but they also have younger horses and burros. Visit blm.gov/WHB for the details. You can also find that link on our website as well. Thanks for listening to 98.3 and 1340 The Bandit and 93.3 Jack FM. Remember, news and other information posted on our free website, lakepowelllife.com.